song like that in tribute, they sound really happy about them. Like, ooh.
That's their Pukwudgie. I don't think that had anything to do with they're
trying to trick everybody.
Everyone's famous female, Sam the dog. Famous dog now. New famous dog.
Yeah, it's a famous dog. Famous
sure.
to me.
There we go. But yeah, that was it. What'd you think of, we are the Pukwudgie. It's fun. I like Pukwudgie.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
It's more of like he's one of the interesting ones. Like, you could be a team of Pukwudgie. At some point, there will be a tournament of aliens again. If they don't do it, we will at some point.
Is there?
But think about Pukwudgie. I mean, they're pretty, or them as just a member of a team, pretty strong force. Like, you can lure people, they can trick people into jumping off of cliffs. They can do lots of stuff.
They're not as easy to avoid as black-eyed kids.
All you have to do is
keep your door closed.
They're very seductive.
Yeah,
with those baselines with
the
giant eyes.
Come here and check this out.
Yeah, you can say that to one of the dumbest aliens. They're falling off a cliff. All you have to do is say,
hey, come here and check this out.
Yeah, man. Pukwudgie out. Well, that was fun.
That's true.
But it's good to be back. And, we got to do a segment we haven't done in a little while. And we've got a little twist on this segment because we're going to do some 5-star reviews, but not in the way we usually do them. We're going to do 5-star reviews from distant lands. All right, well, 5-star reviews is the segment of the program where we read 5-star reviews. Actually, we don't read them. Our wonderful robot and Rob's best friend, Samantha, does. But this one, before I say hi to Samantha, this is a little different. Tonight, I got to give a shout out to Unbeliever Jordy, who reached out to me and told me about our 5-star reviews from other lands.
Nice. I always wondered about that.
We don't see it here in the U.S. If we're looking at our regular Apple podcast thing. You don't see the reviews from other lands, but this
really?
Is from the,
that's so dumb.
It's all separated.
That is so stupid.
It's
that
so
they do
bad.
I hate that.
So we're going to have Samantha read some ones from other lands, distant lands tonight, and this is from the UK. And so I'll say it now. Rob, Samantha, you guys take it away.
Well, you're not even going to say hello to Samantha?
I'm sorry. Hello, Samantha. How are you?
Hello, Ryle Russin.
Right. See, that's why, because she's smarmy and there's going to be attitude.
Yeah, she had
Good evening, Ms. Mora.
Oh, okay. I sit corrected. Thank you. Hello, Samantha.
It's review time, bye-bye.
What? All right, she's drunk.
She's a little drunk. Give her a break.
And to be fair, I think she said Missed Mora. I'm going to have to change that. Anyway. All right, Rob and Samantha, like I said, segments from distant lands reviews. Take it away.
So this first one we got here that Samantha's going to read for you guys is from the Jordy Unbeliever.
All right. And let me say real quick, Jordy Unbeliever, shout out. He's the one who sent us this. He sent us screenshots. So if you're in distant other lands, Australia, Canada, any countries where you're listening, Sweden, Japan, screenshot your review, send it.
Mexico. Yeah, that's cool.
If you're in Mexico, please give us a good review and send it to us. But let's hear it, Rob.
Just listen in general, please.
So the name of the review is They'll Never Interview You About Golden Rice. Here it is.
Nice.
Well, as a long-term listener and follower of the Unbelievable podcast, I was over the moon to hear that some of the best fans got together to make this. I was so happy I started throwing up and filling my pants. I found that I could scream like a witch and even noticed a gray on the roof observing me. But I wasn't going to wander the earth not knowing who I was, so I broke the curse and vowed to discontinue Ghost, Alien, Ghost, Alien, Alien Monster, Brain, Book. I mean, why would I lie about something like that?
Oh, man. That just made me miss Unbelievable so much.
Why would I lie about something like that? It's so many great
Alien,
sound clips.
Ghost, Alien, Ghost, Alien Monster. Like, she put emphasis on it. That was perfect.
I did love that part. That was fantastic.
Samantha's getting good.
It's all very good. And I don't know, Rob, are you going to stick all those sound clips in here?
Yeah, we'll stick them in right here.
Be throwing up and filling my pants.
A gray on the roof observing us.
Can you all scream like a witch?
What the hell else we gonna do? Wander around the world the rest of our life not knowing who the hell we are?
I. Break the curse! Break the curse!
Why would I lie about something like that?
Perfect. Man, I like that. There's some new ones in there, too. That's great. All right, well, let's get on. Thank you so much for that great review from a distant land. And now, Drea, why don't you introduce the next one? For Samantha, of course.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, Samantha, here you go. This one's from A Sexy Biscuit, who is also who's from the UK, and it's very, very nice. This one is a fantastic podcast that rivals the original.
I started listening to the Unbelievable podcast early last year, and when it ended, I was gutted. The amazing community from that podcast created this spiritual successor, and it is now my favorite podcast. Fantastic hosts and hilarious commentary on all of the most interesting paranormal cases. I love how this show focuses more on reacting to silly shows like Mountain Monsters and This Morning. My favorite episodes recently have been the look into Art Bell shows, as he was a legend. Well, the psychic Sasquatch has told me I've rambled on too long. Don't be the only person on the planet that doesn't listen to the Unbelievers podcast. Roxy, discontinue.
Nice.
Awesome.
That was super
Awesome.
nice. That touched
So
my
sweet.
heart.
I love it.
And I got
thank you.
All right, shout out. I'll say this. Shout out, Sexy Biscuit. Sexy Biscuit has a great game and YouTube channel. Sexy Biscuit is a great listener. We love you, Roxy. Thank you very much for that great review. I love this. We got to see these distant land reviews from people that we love, like the next one that's coming. I'm about to spoil it, but
Yeah.
I want to point this out too. Some reason, everybody, Rob, get this ready. What are we supposed to do? Wander around the rest of our world, lives, trying to figure out.
Not knowing who the hell we are. Yeah.
every UK review has used
What
that.
the hell else we gonna do? Wander around the world the rest of our life not knowing who the hell we are?
That is one of my favorites for sure. Just the way it rambles on reminds me of Zoolander.
It never ends. It's great. And yeah, like I said, another great UK buddy. And this is K Mill with the next one. And this one's titled, To Me, This Seems Credible.
A podcast with a community where you can feel accepted and not a black box sheep. Now I don't have to wander around the world not knowing who I am. I can listen while peacefully eating a hamburger without filling my pants.
That's so good.
So awesome.
I love it.
Like I said, they love
I'm glad that sense of community is there.
Give them that Huckleberry Ramble.
What the hell else we gonna do? Wander around the world the rest of our life not knowing who the hell we are?
Who's
Not knowing who the hell we are. Love it.
So thank you so much. Thank you, all of you, for leaving those great reviews for Samantha. Thank you, Samantha, for returning. It's good to have you back. It's good to read these, and it's great. And like I said, if you are in a distant land, a faraway land,
Thanks,
we want to see
boss.
the reviews. Thank you. And we send the reviews, please. And that's been it. That's been 5-star reviews from other lands. All right. Thank you all very much again. And now it's time to get to the segment we've been putting off for way too long. It is time for, of course, poll results. But before we get to poll results, haha, tricked y'all.
Got it.
Look at that.
Got
I can
keep
pull
him on
that
his
song
toes.
back. Pull that song back from my voice. Drea, I gotta ask you, what is this week's poll going to be?
Oh,
It's
shit.
gonna be something Pukwudgie, right? Give me a Pukwudgie question.
Okay, so it's all about the buck wedgies.
Yes.
What? How would you, if you encountered them in the wild? Yeah. How do you handle a buck wedgie in the wild?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week's poll, how do you handle Pukwudgie in the wild? Let's do it. A walk around him. Would you tackle a psychic? Would you play pool with
have
him?
a beer. Yeah, have a beer, play some pool with them.
Yeah, have a beer, play pool, or Rob's favorite, probably get a box of his favorite honeycomb cereal with him.
Ugh.
So go to
That might
Unbelievers.
help.
Crazy for it.
You'll go crazy.
God.
Those are good choices. So go to UnbelieversPodcast.com, answer that poll, but we got to get into this week's and 2 weeks ago's poll results. 2 weeks ago's poll was, what did that guy call Robert the Doll? Oh, this was a rough one. And
I'm scared of this one.
we already apologized to Robert, asked for permission. We got this. We gave a lot of time.
Okay.
So what did that guy call Robert the Doll? And the choices, of course, were bitch, cuck, or cocksucker. I'm going to ask you, Drea, Mora, what do you think the Unbelievers said?
Oh, I mean, I want them to choose cuck because that's just a dear
right.
term to us.
Well, Drea thinks they called Robert a cuck. What about you, Rob? What do you think they said?
Cocksucker was one of the choices.
It was.
Yeah. think he called him cocksucker.
Hasn't got a mouth.
Well, congratulations. Both of you are wrong with 11.
Sick.
With 11.11% of the vote, bitch. Yeah, the Unbelievers thought they called Robert
I mean,
the Dolly bitch.
that's the most natural.
Oh, man.
It makes the most sense. It's credible.
No disrespect.
Yeah. Oh, I'm asking so much permission right now. Like we're so joking, Robert.
Come on,
please.
we're almost done with it. We're out of the spookiness, all right? But of course, besides bitch and Robert the Doll, there are others. All right. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? I think he called him a little rod gobbler. I didn't say it, Robert, okay? Signed, my name is Jeff. Give him that new rod clip.
I can't believe I was that close to a rod. Have you ever seen Chewbacca?
Whoa.
Oh, now I don't want to hear a kid say that they're close to a rod when you're called rod gobblers. Oh, God.
All right. Thank you, of course.
And don't forget who it was from.
Oh.
My name's Jeff. All right,
yes.
Good one, Jeff. Good one. You're Jeff. You're in the lead out of the gate. All right. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? A scruffy nerf herd and his new cum rag, Jizz. Signed Unbeliever Kev. A strangely specific Star Wars reference. I don't know. I'll give you. I'll give you this.
Remember Alderaan! Down with the Empire!
Right, kind of gross.
Really?
But...
Not Scruffy Nerf Herder? Not that one? Okay.
Look, I don't know. Unbeliever Kev, love it, but yeah, shout out on Knights of Vader podcast.
Thanks, Kev.
All right, what did that guy call Robert the Doll? Russent. I want to ask your permission if you'd sit on my lap for a photo, huh? Drea, don't!
Oh my God, it really said that in there?
Signed the Machinist.
Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards.
Oh, that
Ted.
is good.
All right, but we got a little bit of something else.
Theodore, don't.
All right, great one, Machinist. You're in the lead. All right, what did that guy call Robert the Doll? Mommy's special little soldier in the perfect cum rag. Doesn't he look a bit crusty to you? Jesus, what is all that? Everyone wants a
cum rags.
Signed Jordy Unbeliever. Thank you for the reviews from distant lands, but the jizz references are out of hand.
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on. All right.
I love it.
You are a kook. You are a nut.
You are
there
a
you
cum
go.
rag. Yeah.
Give him that one. Oh, all right. Come on. Let's get it back together. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? This is so crazy. Call me Nori or call me Theo. Because just don't. Sign the Wombat Preservationist. I think I get the first part of that.
Oh, this is nuts. Something to add. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
Yeah, it was. I think it's a more Theo. If he's talking about Theo, he has to be talking about...
Theodore, don't.
It's like a shotgun of a clip. It's just like, oh, great. Well,
Theodore, don't.
You won't miss it for long. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? Theo don't, but Theo did. Now Theo dead. Signed Sasquatch. That's a great one. Here we go.
That's really good.
Theodore, don't.
Theodore dead.
It's so
all right.
funny.
What did that guy call Robert the Doll? I don't know, but I'm calling him a Chucky wannabe. Signed Corrupted Mask. Yeah, I guess, but I think Chucky.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Chucky's a wannabe Robert. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah. Put some respect on that shit.
Flip it around.
Go look at that Corrupted Mask. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? Ay, mija, la mame, por favor. Soy tu tía solita y triste. That was a sign off. Thank you, soy tu tía solita.
Spanish is so good.
Yeah, so...
Okay, aquí tenemos. Hola, mija.
All right, we shortened that, but we got the good one. Yes. Ay, mija, la mame, por favor. All right, there we go. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? Jive Turkey. Signed Nunchuck Bob. So he called him Jive Turkey. There's no clip, but that's just great. All right. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? That shit is on you, Ryle Russin. Hey, Robert, it's your boy. Signed Unbeliever Braden Deuces. Wait, is that I think he's definitely referencing Deuces, our man, but I guess he's got a little Ryle Russin in there.
Ryle Russin. Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards.
Ted, you're becoming a legend on the show. What did that guy call Robert the Doll? You half-witted, scruffy-looking nerve herder. Signed Someone in Water. I don't know where. There are a lot of great Star Wars references coming out of this. Something Star Wars, and maybe Robert, instead of Theodore saying this, maybe he said... All right.
The crate dragon.
That's the best I can do. Someone in water for you have